That's a lot of games. For the second week in a row, that's a lot of games. Ayo, it is Tuesday and it is time for a new video. This is the fourth week of me doing shit with garage games. So I was able to get all of this stuff right away. I was only able to afford half of it, but I'm gonna pay the other half in a couple weeks or so. But yeah, he left it all here. He's a super nice guy, super generous and trusting too. It amazed me that he was willing to just leave it all here. You know, we talked about him taking it back to his house, but I'm gonna buy it eventually anyway, and then just save either of us a trip from having to go back and forth and stuff. So we talked about the original Xbox. We came to an agreement on that. We dropped that price down a little bit, which was awesome. And yeah, I'm excited about it. It's a lot of stuff, but I'm really excited to have it because it's gonna fill out a bunch of space on the shelves out there. It's gonna look really good, and I can't wait to see it because I got all that. Then I also got all of this. That's a lot of games for the second week in a row. That's a lot of games, but it's all good. It's gonna be fun. I got five. Now I got 6 consoles that I have to clean and get ready that I don't have on the floor. But also I got 600 to 700 games to go through. So I think I'm gonna do the games first. I still got 2 weeks until I have to have the consoles ready because that's when my next sale will be. So I'm gonna chip away at this, and I will see you in the next clip. It is the end of the night, and this is all the stuff I was able to get cleaned. I still have a small stack of PlayStation 3 and then the PlayStation 2 games, but that took me about 4 hours. There were so many stickers. That's the garbage from it. That's all the garbage just from this pile. Well, that's obviously not all stickers. There's like paper towel and wipes and stuff in there, but it was a lot. But I'm hungry, I'm going to bed, and I will see you tomorrow. Wednesday, my dudes, and I am cleaning games again. I got so many that I have to get through, and I want to get them done sooner than later so I can clear out all that space. But for now, definitely today I'm going to get the rest of these done and post them to my Facebook. So let's go ahead and do this together. So this is how I typically go about cleaning game cases, games, and cartridges. I keep the stickers here so I can put them on the cases to indicate whether or not there's a manual in it. If you didn't know, any game with a little dot sticker indicates a missing manual. So one, it makes it easier when it comes to the pricing part of this, so that I know I don't have to open the game back up and check to see if there's a manual inside or not. And also it just makes for an easier shopping experience. The stuff in the display cases, somebody could look at that and know there isn't a manual, and they will make their decision and be like, well, I'd rather get one with the manual, so I won't bother looking at it. Just makes it easier. So then disinfectant wipes, I use these because they're not super harsh, but they work really well. So it's not gonna because if you use rubbing alcohol on an NES, it'll actually wipe the paint off of it, like the little Nintendo symbol on it. It'll wipe it off because it's so harsh, but this stuff won't do it. So this is a great thing to use. And then obviously Q-tips, and I got isopropyl in here for the Q-tips, and also spraying discs. And the towels are microfiber. The lime green or yellow ones are only meant for discs, and the blue ones I'll use to wipe the cases off and stuff. And then I like to keep whatever I'm working on. I like to keep a stack of that stuff's empty cases. So like the sticker is gonna be so annoying to peel off, but I'll check in here to see if maybe I have one, yeah, like that. So there's one without any stickers on it. Oh, there's a little goop on it, but that's still better than dealing with this sticker. So I'll swap the cases out and I'll put this one in the back burner and get to it only if I have to. It's the fastest way I can do these stickers. I know you can buy replacement cases, but that's just not sensible for me at this time because I just don't have that much stuff coming in, and I have enough built up in the back that it's gonna last me a while. So let's just go ahead and start cleaning these games. Got the rest of the games done. I had to stop recording because my phone was about to die. So they're all ready to go, all cleaned up, ready for pricing. So when I go to price things, this is what I do. I got my laptop set up here. I like standing. I have a desk and stuff over there, but it's always cluttered, and I just prefer to stand for some reason. Maybe that's gonna bite me in the ass in the future, but I put my laptop up here. I put the pricing gun right there in the stack of games. So I'll have pricecharting.com opened. I'll also have eBay so that I can search eBay sold. And I'll usually listen to something while I'm doing it. So I'm going to listen to the Heart Gold Soul Silver Experience by Livid on YouTube while I do this. All right, let's go ahead and turn the camera around and do it. All right, also had to cut that video short because my phone was about to die again, but I got everything priced out, all the stickers on it, missing manuals, cleaned up, looking good. Now I just got to make a post on my Facebook page. Everything here totaled out to be $955. A couple things I paid cash for, but most of this was all trades from a game sale last Saturday. This was a great haul to get. All right, well, I'm gonna make the post on Facebook, and this might be the last clip of the day, so I will see you guys tomorrow. It is Thursday today, and it is the day for garage sailing. However, I'm skipping this week. First time this year, but it's okay. I don't really ever find stuff other than last week, and I have too much stuff to do. It's my day off from work. I have a ton of free time. I gotta put all these games back on the shelf and then get started on the big lot. And also, if I'm gonna be spending money on video games, it needs to go to the guy who sold me the lot because I still owe him some cash. And on that note, thank you again, man. That's super generous, and I appreciate your trust a lot to leave me everything, and you're trusting that I'm gonna pay you back. And it just means a lot because we met for the first time last week, and he's already leaving me a bunch of his stuff. Also, I misunderstood him. He wasn't a reseller who sells to Phoenix Resell and Retro Rick. I think it was his personal collection. So this was everything he's collected over the last few years. And again, even more reason to be grateful for you just leaving your stuff with me and hoping I'm gonna pay you back. And I'm gonna pay you back, trust me, I'm gonna. So all that, I gotta skip garage sailing today. I'm not too torn up about it, but time to put these games away and get started on the big old lot. All right, I got a predicament. I'm putting away the trades from last weekend, and I have no space for the PlayStation 2. This is the third time this summer that I've had to rearrange and make more space for the games. It's amazing. It feels really good, and the progress is coming quick, but also very slow, and that's exactly how I wanted it to go. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to crack this out today. I'm gonna have to take the PlayStation 1 games so that I can create a whole nother shelf for these games. And then I got a couple shelves back there that the guy who brought me the lot also brought me some shelves, which was perfect timing considering this. I'm gonna take the blue one and I'm gonna put it right here. So I gotta take all the games off the shelves and take this shelf, move it right here so that there's space to slide everything down 2 more shelf lengths or widths. So, okay, I was not expecting to have to knock this out today, but I'm gonna have to. It's got to be a priority so that I can make space. And while I'm doing this, I might as well preemptively make more space because I got 2 of them back there, 2 skinny little shelves. I'm gonna put a shelf on this side or right here, I'm not sure yet, for DS and Switch games, because I know for a fact I got more Wii games and more Wii U games that are going to completely fill out this shelf. So might as well do that now. And also another annoying thing is I have these Savage Mono Blitzers, these little toys from the early 90s. I grew up with these, and these are my favorite, most nostalgic toys from my childhood. They're like, obviously you had to use your imagination, but it's pretty much like Twisted Metal, but with toys. It was fun. I played with these when I was like between 5 and 8. And I got a lot of funny stories involved in these things, but we won't talk about that now. Anyway, I have to take this because that shelf is too tall. So take that down and move it somewhere, or just completely get rid of it. I might be able to swap the Pokemon display with this one. So boop, boop. I'm hoping I can make it that easy, but we'll have to see. So, okay, let's do this. All right, I got everything moved and situated. Got the Nintendo Switch and DS, their own little shelf with some room to expand. I'm gonna have to figure out where to buy more shelves because I might need 1 or 2 more for that one. And I got this put over here. It's not my favorite spot, but it actually looks pretty good up against this new one that I got a couple weeks ago. And then PlayStation 1 has its own shelf. Again, maybe in the future I'll have to get a couple shelves for it. And then PlayStation 2 has a big shelf and it's almost filled up. And I'm a little worried that when I go through all the games that I have to go through, I'm gonna run out of space. I'll probably have to take some duplicates out or something. And then I was able to just swap those 2. So that worked perfectly. All right, I was not expecting to have to do that. I started at like 6:45 and I got done about 9:30, just a little bit ago. All right, so I'm gonna start chipping away at those games. So I'm gonna do these 1 box at a time. Not gonna worry about the Wii. Hey, bub. Not gonna worry about the Wii right now. I'm gonna get all the games done. And that thing actually is just already good to go. You smelling things? So what I'm gonna do is clean, resurface, replace cases, and price all 1 box at a time instead of cleaning everything and then pricing everything because I don't have enough space. So that's how I'm gonna go about it. I'm gonna get right into it. I'm gonna start with the Wii and the Wii U and GameCube stuff. Then I'm gonna move probably to PlayStation 4, then PlayStation 2, then the PS3. All right, well, I better go. All right, I got the PlayStation 4, the Wii, Wii U, and GameCube stuff all done. This is what I got in there. 55 games totaling 470. PlayStation 4, I got 15 games totaling 162. Excuse me. I was just about to start on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox One games, but I got a message from a guy. So in the last video, in that big lot I showed, there was an Xbox Live neon sign. I just drank some soda. I'm super gassy. But that sign came with all of these games as a lot, and so the sign was broken. I don't know how I forgot to mention it because it's probably my favorite thing that came out of there besides the Halo original Xbox controller, but I failed to mention it. But there's a guy in town who fixes neon and makes neon signs, and he's come to my sales a few times, and I've talked to him quite a bit, and he said he could fix it. So he just messaged me and he said it's already done. I brought it to him 2 days ago and he's got it done already. So I'm excited to go grab it. I'm gonna go pick it up right now. Cost me $100 to get that neon sign fixed, but the story is it came from the Eau Claire GameStop. This guy had a friend who worked there, and that's how he got it. So I'm really excited to get that in my possession and hang it up because I love Xbox and I love Xbox Live anything. So I'm gonna go pick that up, and when I have it hung up, I will show you what it looks like. There it is in all its glory, looking beautiful. Cost me $100, but I don't know anything about neon. I'm assuming it's incredibly expensive to just do neon, like to get the machines and everything you need. And I also imagine the tubes are pretty pricey, but overall, super hyped about this thing. I fucking absolutely love it, and I love that it came from a local GameStop. That makes it so much more special. So here's the original tubing. There's broken right here where the E is, and then I also got the template over here. I thought it'd be kind of cool to show you. That's what he used to, oh, it's upside down, to create the shape. Yeah, super cool. Thank you, Josh. You do awesome work, and I'm glad that you were able to fix this sign for me because I love it. Oh, let's see what it looks like with the lights off. Doo-doo-doo. Step over these freaking boxes. It's a mess in here. All right. Oh, beautiful. I love it. So I got this Dreamcast game with a busted up case. I'm going to swap out with a non-busted up case. So let's do that real quick. There we go. Much better. I'm so glad that I invested some money and time into getting replacement jewel cases like this, and also storing up like replacement cases for every console, because I really do not want to sell anything that's got a case busted up, especially if it was as bad as this one. So you can barely notice the damage anymore, but still looks good. All right, it is Friday today, and yesterday I spent the entire day cleaning cases, resurfacing games. I did spend a couple hours making more room. Excuse me, out there. But it's another day of me just cleaning. Let me turn this around. So this is everything I got done yesterday. All the Wii U, Wii, GameCube, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 2, and then this is PlayStation 3 and Xbox One games. So how many games? 26? I can't do math very well. Like 120 games or something. Started at 6 in the morning, and then I realized that I ran out of space out there, so I had to make space for that shelf as well as that shelf. And I think I finished the PlayStation 2 around 7 o'clock. So many hours were put into just this few, but every game is good. Every game is clean. You touch it, it's not grimy. There might be a little bit here and there because I'm not perfect, but that's that's the time I have to spend on this stuff to make sure that you're not picking up a game that's full of stickers and a broken ass case, and you know, it all looks really good and clean. So, oh God, I'm getting old. Today, I'm starting with this box. Then I'm gonna get into the 360, but there are a bunch of 360, and a lot of broken cases, so I'm gonna have to deal with that. And my goal before I go to bed is to get these out of the box and onto the counter so that I can start them tomorrow. And I think those Xbox games are gonna take me as long as all of these, minus the 360 is gonna take me. And then the 64 I can put into the back burner bin because I already got a few ready. The Wii I'm gonna have to throw onto the table so I can clean that. All these manuals, I have to go to Walmart and buy more plastic sleeves for the binders because I ran out. But I'm knocking out all the games before I do anything else. The games are the priority here. So, all right, if anything interesting happens, I will definitely let you know. It is Saturday, and yesterday I was able to get through all of the loose games, and I cleaned out, or not cleaned out, I cleaned up all the games in there. And I started on the 360, and honestly, I started to feel a little overwhelmed by it. So I stopped early, and that's what I was able to get through. So I didn't get as far as I wanted to, but I did get enough done to be satisfied for the day. All right, well, I'm just gonna get right back to it. I'll see you in the next one. All right, it is Saturday, and I'm just walking into the garage. I was able to get about 18 games cleaned yesterday. Pretty bad with the stickers. If you've ever peeled off GameStop stickers, do I have one like these? Well, these ones, no, actually that one's really bad because it'll leave back a little bit of paper. They do have some that are pretty good to peel off, but most of them are like this, and they leave a ton of residue, and it's annoying. With the sticker issue, I am also really short on Xbox 360 replacement cases because I don't want to sell games that have like this plastic destroyed and little holes in there. I have one left, and this is it. And of course, it even has some GameStop paper sticker on it. So I got to consider maybe going to the pawn shop and seeing what they got for really cheap games. Hopefully I can pick them up for $1 a piece. So far I've had to put these two on the back burner because they're not like super valuable. It's got a broken case and a little hole in the top. So I'm willing to let these sit until I get replacement cases, but if something like, what one was it, Castlevania, or even like Alan Wake, if they had bad cases, I want to get those out sooner than later. So I gotta prioritize like the more expensive games when it's a broken case. Right there, look at that. There's already a few that I won't be able to fix. So I'm gonna have to do that, but it's just gonna be another boring couple hours of cleaning Xbox 360 games. Not sure how far I'm gonna get, but I'm only doing it for 2 hours today, so I'm just gonna get to it. All right, they're all done. Took me way more than 2 hours. It took me like an extra 5 hours. My goodness. That's all. That bin was, I'm pretty sure that was empty before I started these. They were caked with stickers. It was really bad. It took me so long. These are all broken cases that I'm waiting to get replacement cases before I put out. But that's okay because these are all games that I have multiple copies of. I think I sold Battlefield 4 for like $4 or $5 anyway, so no big deal. Total of 90 games from here to there, plus 9 games that are waiting, so 99 total games, Xbox 360 games. Yeah, totaling $722. So, what did I... So the market value of all of these is $810. Minus those games, that's probably like another $30-40 tops. So $762. That's kind of how I price things. I'll pull things below market, depending on the artwork, damage, and all that other stuff. But also because I have no overhead, and I'm willing to knock a few bucks off every single game. So All right, well, that is the week. I still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes to go through. But these are all just cords that I got to put into the bins over there. And these are controllers that I'm just going to clean at some point. And then the Wii 64 and these manuals I'll get out into the binders. I got to get some more plastic sleeves for them. But this thing right here, this box of original Xbox games is going to take me so long to get through. I really hope they're not as caked up with stickers as the 360 ones were, but all right, well, that's the video. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching and sticking around. I know it was kind of a boring week. I was pretty much just cleaning all the games, and it's gonna have to bleed into next week. So I will see you all next week.